but from down here it's all the same view. Sirens, cameras, promises past. Democracy and smoke, our constitution on blast.
Script keeper. Stress the white boy. Let's go.
Rodney got beat, the city went black. They lit up the night, no justice, just facts. Now it's Gavin Newsom playing savior on the stage, preaching about equality while crime fills the page. Karen Bass says heal, Maxine yells fight, but Skid Row's growing and needles flood nights. You tax the workers, then fund the unrest, while mom and pop shops, they die under duress. They march in the name of change on demand, while defunding the police leaves blood in the sand. They pose for the press, blame the right for the mess, but it's the leftist decay in a silk Gucci dress.
Ashes on the boulevard, smoke in the air. Democracy's dancing, but nobody cares. Locked up, boxed out, blamed and shamed. Different leaders, but the game's the same. From Watts to MacArthur, the story repeats. Tears fall heavy on concrete beats. From South Central's pain to the Capitol steps, we march in circles while power resets.
Open your eyes, open your eyes.
Ice raids happen in the dark of dawn, while Democrats tweet with their protest on. Say we stand with you, then fund the bill. Talk that justice talk while they cash that deal. The gangs don't trust no red or blue. They learn real young what politics do. Community dies while agendas grow, and they cut ribbons on streets they'll never know. Maxine says rise up, Gavin says hope, but hope don't live here and choked on the smoke. Karen Bass with a mic, but what's her plan? Cause broken homes don't fit into C-SPAN.
They scream democracy, popcorn theaters in flames. Do they honor the people or just play the game? They forget the Constitution when it's put to the test, while the streets stay hungry and the people stay pressed.
Ashes on the boulevard, dreams in chalk. They talk change, we just walk the walk. Locked down, gunned down, priced in police while power debates and designer seats. From Florence to Inglewood, truth got clipped in the land of the free where the script's been flipped. Red, blue, it's a power disguise. We're just pawns in the televised lies. So light another candle on the steps of hope for the names they forget and the ones who spoke. And when the sky turns dark and the cameras leave, will they remember the pain or just what we believe?
Open your eyes, open your eyes.
Ashes on the boulevard, dreams in chalk. They talk change, we just walk the walk. Locked down, gunned down, priced in police while power debates and designer seats. From Florence to Inglewood, truth got clipped in the land of the free where the script's been flipped. Red, blue, it's a power disguise. We're just pawns in the televised lies. So light another candle on the steps of hope for the names they forget and the ones who spoke. And when the sky turns dark and the cameras leave, will they remember the pain or just what we believe?
The aliens are next up the bat. Oh my God, man. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Yo, this goes out to everybody on Instagram and Facebook. Fuck all of you motherfuckers, man. I don't give a shit. Skript is so angry. I'm not angry. Y'all just sound like fucking idiots sometimes. Like, we've already been through it, pinpointed shit for like 5 years straight. We've given you everything. You know, people are like, oh, you're acting like you know everything. If you know so much, then do your own fucking show, okay? Get on there. Oh, you're a podcaster. You're so cool. Do you think I got into this to podcast? I was perfectly fine doing my shows and touring with my fucking friends. I didn't have to get involved with any of this shit, but I did because I decided to speak up, and especially speak up when the vaccines rolled out. And everybody forgets that. They forget all the shit. Oh, Skript says one thing, and then when I'm fucking like him. Yo, y'all are fucking whiny bitches. You have liberal mentalities. I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. Listen, when I call shit out, I call shit out. That's it. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you can't say this about. Listen, motherfuckers were screaming because the first day Joe Biden was in, he bombed Syria. You know what I'm saying? So we can't question shit. We're supposed to question every fucking narrative that comes out. That's the way I learned how to do it. I'm sure that's the way everybody in this chat learned how to do it. We question the narratives. We question what's the motive. Why is this going down? Why is this happening? Y'all are just mad because I crushed your fucking Nasara Jasara dreams. Oh well. You think it's just going to be handed to you and you don't have to fucking do nothing? It should be. I'm in agreement with you on that. Like, it should be fucking handed to us. Our sovereignty should be fucking handed right over to us because of all the illegal banking that was done, the Balfour Declaration, all the shit that our government has fucking charged us over and over. You've been charged so many times for taxes, right? You've been charged so many times for taxes. You don't even know what KY jelly feels like anymore. I'm just saying, don't get fucking mad at the messenger, man. If I'm out here, like that lady's crazy, the one that was putting up her video, she was crazy. But I put it up because that's how some of y'all fucking sound, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? She was like, and then they're going after brown people. They're going after everybody. We're all fucking slaves. Wake the fuck up. That's just the way it is. Until they come out with a big fucking message and a big bang, and they say, "Hey guys, we're gonna retrain the judges in constitutional law. There's no more maritime. It has to be publicly said to you, just like this was publicly said to you. Now this might be optics, but I'm sure this is gonna piss some people off." Here's Anna Paulina Luna. Listen very closely.
Jeffrey Epstein was running a intelligence gathering operation. In my professional opinion, I do believe it was a honeypot operation. And I do believe that there is a list of individuals who did engage in trafficking, were given these plea deals. And in my opinion, they are not to be given victim status because they did partake in harming young girls. I do believe that Jeffrey Epstein was targeting many politicians, many influential people, especially in regards to economic policy, etc. And I do believe that it was possible that not just him, but likely Secretary Clinton, as well as a number of other people, were targeted due to an intelligence gathering operation. I think the American people will agree with me on that.
Okay. So, and that was on the New York Post. There's no AI. I don't want to hear, oh, yeah, it's going to be done with AI. That is what Anna Paulina Luna went out on the direction of President Trump's administration to tell the world. Okay, because the New York Post, this right here, let me show you again. The New York Post. The New York Post is going to go everywhere. That will go everywhere. There's no way around that. Okay? All right, then. That's where we're at. Yes, stand tall, man. Salute to Johnny, man. We all miss him. But yeah, this is the crazy part, man. And this is what people don't understand, man. Like, when I'm telling you, all right, that the ending is not for everyone. You might not like the ending. Oh, what's up, Joe Carroll? I see you guys over on YouTube. People might not like the ending. Oh, but she was taken care of. Listen to me when I tell you this. I'm going to say this as clearly and as easy and laid back for the people that need to comprehend this, okay? If Donald Trump and the Trump administration do not come out and say, you ready? And say, Hillary Clinton was already executed, or they went to Gitmo and they had a plea deal, and that's why they've been in and out and they dodge out of the spotlight. If it is not said, it is fantasy. That does not help the surface level people wake up. That does not help anybody else wake up. It makes us look even crazier out here. Do you see where I'm going with this, right? Oh, but she was already taken out. She had the handcuffs on. You know how many people tell you sound fucking crazy? It looked like she was just fucking losing her balance and somebody grabbed her arms. Like I had to literally zoom in on the cuffs to get the cuffs, and it was still blurry. It's not presented in front of you. So if it's not presented in front of you and they don't come and say it to you, then it's fantasy land. What do you want me to tell you? It's fantasy fucking land. It's unicorn land. It's hopium. It's fucking bullshit. Now, if that's optics, then something should be coming out. I saw Mr. Poole put this up. Let's show you what Mr. Poole put up. Do you remember when Phil Galuski told you he was Mr. Poole? There's a bunch of accounts on X that I think that he runs. For real. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Some people are going to be like, damn, Skript is going in. Because people are getting mad at me because I'm saying shit. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Mikey, you're not understanding. The world was not going to believe you. If you say Hillary Clinton is dead, they're not going to believe you. They're not. It has to be put on fucking news, mainstream media for people to say, holy shit, so that evil bitch finally got what she deserved? That's what has to be said. It has to be said in that way. Even if you say it and I prove it, oh, this one went to Gitmo, that one went to Gitmo, and I say this one went to Gitmo, even if I fucking prove it, they won't believe it. You know why? Because it's not on the fucking mainstream media. There you go. And if you put that all together, then all this shit is for nothing. For nothing. You see that? Yeah. Who cares, bro? It doesn't matter who your president is, bro. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that, bro. If you know doesn't mean shit. It doesn't wake the world up. And then we're continuing in psyop after psyop after psyop after psyop, and we just keep going with the same bullshit. Where's the med beds? Do you know how many people are in my fucking inbox I can go through right now that are in my inbox saying that they need the med beds, that they are very sick, that their bodies are fucking decaying and they need the med beds? Who fucking started that shit? Who started that fucking bullshit? That, you see where I'm at? And then they give false hope to people. They're out here waiting. We fucking lost Johnny. I lost fucking 44 people since 2020 to now. And I got people telling me that COVID wasn't real. And yeah, that's your data bullshit. They used it, but they sprayed us. You gonna tell me they didn't spray us? They fucking sprayed us. I watched them spray us. I actually documented it in 2020 when they went out with their little helicopter and the bars that stick out that they use in the summer for spraying fucking, what are they, mosquitoes? And they were spraying dead winter. So it's like we can keep saying this bullshit or we figure a way to move on. And I figured a way to move on. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to fucking move on. And I'm telling you that whether you believe in the white hats, whether you believe in just Trump, whether you believe in your country, whether you believe in just Christ, there is a way to move forward. There's a way to fucking move forward, man. I'm telling you. And we need to, instead of worrying about politics and all that bullshit, we need to get involved with the politics. We need to be there and find out who these fucking assholes are that run your districts and run your counties. That's what we need to be doing. All this shit is fucking a waste of time. It's political theater. That's how I look at it. It's political theater. This is your new reality show. And I'm giving you the fucking play-by-play on it. That's basically how I feel now. It's a play-by-play on a reality fucking show. And all the podcasters, now just think, let's say they did come out and say, Hillary Clinton, she was executed at Gitmo for crimes against humanity and children. And then Obama was arrested for crimes against humanity, all the drone strikes on children's and hospitals and schools and all that, right? But they're dragging Trump down into it too. I'm watching the whole shit. But if it doesn't come out there, and let's say they did do it, right? And let's say they put it on the news and it comes out, and now everybody's like, what the fuck? It's complete shell shock. Everybody's like, holy shit, it's fucking true. You see what I'm saying? So if we don't get that and we get, listen to this video again. This is coming out of Trump's administration. He didn't penalize her for it. She didn't get yelled at for doing it. She was told to do this. Just watch and listen one more fucking time. This does not help. I don't care what anybody tries to tell me, how you try to sell me on it. This does not help us getting to that. That's why I'm telling you, all these fucking politicians and all that shit, they all got IMDb's, man. Every last one of them. They're all on the IMDb page. So some of them are producers and story writers. Holy shit. They're all getting paid. They won't pay your rent. They're not going to lower your electric cost. The gas is about to shoot up right now. I'll make anybody a $50 bet that anybody that wants to take it, your gas is about to jump. It's going to skyrocket. I'm just saying, I mean, it might not go to like $10. I'm not saying that, but it's going to go back up. I can guarantee it. And we're not even in summer yet. You know, like in the summer, the Republicans always raise the gas prices in the summertime. And then they were like, look, we brought the gas prices down. But they were so high, they brought it down. It didn't even fucking matter. There was only one time that I seen the $1.87. That was when Trump was in his first, his first fucking 1.0 administration, his first presidency. That's when I seen it. And I'm just saying, like, I don't want to keep doing this, guys. I don't want to fucking be here like this. I can just post on fucking X and put videos up, and hopefully that fucking wakes people up. And then when I get it in my bones and my body to jump up and say 60 seconds and your popcorn, when I get that, I'll make a fucking video. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't need to be doing this. Do you know how much shit I can get done if I'm not on here doing fucking this? You know how many things number one, I can get fucking overtime into 6 o'clock at my job. So that's an extra $500 a week if I go every day overtime to 6 o'clock every fucking day. See, an extra $500, $600. And you can't, they're still taxing overtime, by the fucking way. They're trying to trick everybody to go and do their taxes. They told everybody no tax on tips, but they put a cap at $25,000. And that's not just Trump. That's that's your elected leaders that are in there. For this moment. Well, I believe this, even with them doing that, like, there's so much propaganda that's out there. Like, I watch, guys. I'm just like you. I have to sit there and watch shit too. That's why I put up that fucking girls video. And I just wanted to see how people were going to react. And they got so fucking mad. They got so mad that they got a twist of what they know and then a twist of the fucking other side shit. And they got so fucking mad. I'm like, what are y'all mad about? Why you getting mad at? Why are you putting this shit up? You're turning. Did you hear me say fuck Trump and all that shit? All I said was fuck pedos and pedo protectors. That's all I've been saying since day one. Did you hear me say fuck Trump? Even my own friends are like, yo, fuck Trump. Did you hear me say it? I'm here to see what the fuck he's going to do. Do I understand everything that he's doing? Everybody's giving the same regurgitated echo chamber bullshit. There's even a post on fucking Facebook that everybody copied and put out. So now that's the new narrative online. I'm telling you, they will push fucking hopium on you, and they want you to do the work. You think George Washington, when he was fucking coming here and he had to fight, they had a potato farm, right? So George Washington, our founding father, right? And a lot of people go, oh, you're the racist. Oh, you have fucking plantation. Shut up. You had a hemp plantation. We already fucking know that. All right, listen. He had a potato farm too. Not just a hemp plantation. He had a potato farm too, right? So he had to tell Martha, right, wifey, hey, we're going to lose the crops this year because they're coming here. The redcoats are fucking coming here. We got to fucking fight them. We're going to lose them. We're literally going to fucking lose the whole entire crop season. It's going to be done. Or does he stay home and do that? No, he had to go fucking handle business. So what did he do? He started going through the towns, right? And they had local pubs and shops and people would sit and drink there. So now he's trying to probably gather up people and, get people to fucking get behind him because they had the military, but they still needed extra hands. You need extra guns, extra fucking fighting hands to go, right? And then there's people like, no, I'll just drink my beer, man. Yo, go ahead and get the redcoats, bro. Fuck them. We'll be here cheering for you and rooting for you. You see what I'm talking about? That's how I feel like we have become. Not everybody, but that's why nobody's getting up. And then everybody's like, well, look at the left. They're protesting in D.C. against President Trump right now. And, because he did. I'm like, yo, the motherfucker literally took out fucking Ayatollah Khomeini less than 24 hours, done and over with. But now you have the IRGC there, okay? Now you have dissidents that are in the army that are coming out and burning pictures of Ayatollah Khomeini saying their life is there, they'll lay their life on the line for Iran. When's the last time, besides our military, when's the last time you saw anybody in fucking America talking about, yo, I'll lay my life on the line for America? You know what I mean? it might be a few. Maybe you have a handful of your friends that'll say that shit. And most military service members will already did it. So they already know what time it is, you know? But like, it's like people don't get it. Like, we can't just keep going through fucking bullshit after psyop after psyop. Dude, it's breaking people's psyches down. I'm telling you right now, the energy is way the fuck off. My mother said it. She even said it as soon as they bombed Iran. My mother said the same shit. The energy's off. Everybody I spoke to, yeah, the energy's off. You can feel it, guys. Don't tell me you don't feel it. I can fucking feel it. If I fucking feel it and I'm getting like this, I test the waters. So if I got to test the waters, I'm going to put some bullshit out that's going to get people fucking mad. They're going to be like, why are you putting that shit up? Because you're fucking mad. And then they're like, oh, your answer to me. You made the comment. You jumped on the post to make the comment because your fucking little damn snowflake ass couldn't say nothing. You had to say something. You could have just sat back and forgot about the fucking bullshit bitch that was fucking calling the cops because you were burning fucking burgers in your barbecue grill. Y'all forgot about all that shit when they was training you to fucking snitch on your neighbor. Y'all forgot about all the other shit when you went to TSA and they told you couldn't fucking fly because you didn't have a fucking mask on. You forgot about when they was trying to segregate you and they fucking told you, oh, you don't have the vaccine? Well, you're going to have to go to the back of the fucking airplane like you're going to the back of the bus. And they were segregating. Here's the people that got the vaccines. That's their line. Here's the people that don't have the vaccines. That's their line. Don't fucking forget what they fucking did to you, man. That was 2020, and I still supported Trump. But Fauci ain't arrested. Bill Gates ain't arrested. None of them are arrested. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you want me to do? Just be like, oh, everything's great, guys. They were all arrested. They were all executed at Gitmo. It ain't in the public. So nobody went to Gitmo. Fuck you want me to tell you? So that's where I'm at. Like, I'm not going to forget what I survived the biggest, most expensive psyop in human history ever pulled on the American people and the people of the world. I survived it. I have nothing in my fucking blood when it comes to that shit. Nothing. What's up, Kev? What's up, everybody? I see you, Sarge. I see everybody. You know, I'm going to give you that blunt truth. You know, I'm going to give you that blunt truth. You should be mad. If you had any friends that died from the vaccine, you should be fucking mad. Straight up and down. That's how I am. I'm fucking mad. I lost a lot of people. I don't know how many people you lost, but when you start losing 10, 15 fucking people because of the shot and because of 2020 and the COVID thing and radiation and all that shit that happened and you start putting it together, I don't know, man. That shit gets me kind of mad. March 7th might be the start of something that can be big down the road. Yes, don't contribute to work. Don't contribute to paying taxes. Don't go buy nothing. Quiet fandom. I got to check it out. I'll check it out, bro. But yeah, I'm not going to forget none of that shit, bro, because they psyoped. My parents wouldn't even be here right now if I didn't fucking stand in and say, hey, that's my parents. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell them I will disown you and not talk to you no more if you get the fucking vaccine. You want to? I'll bring my mother in here right now and you can hear her say it. I literally told that to my dad and my mother. I will disown you. I will not talk to you no more, no nothing. I don't want nothing to do with you if you get that vaccine. Fucked up. I had to do it, but they vaccine free. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fucking 11 years. Exhausting ain't the word. Yeah, I got Mikey. I got another friend that lost both of his parents. I got another friend that lost his aunt, his uncle, and his father. Yeah, bro. Like, this shit is serious, man. So, like, when people go, well, you know, I'm trying to stay in the, you know, the positive light. It's just not reality, man. And they're going to take advantage if we don't keep calling this shit out and we don't fucking stand on our mound and stand on business and call these people out, man. This right here is throwing me off. Thanks, Remington. I appreciate you. What's up, Jess? What's up, Smiles? What's up, Cynthia? Calm down. Shit, let me play this real quick. I'm gonna get out of this. Just listen to what she says, because this is pissing me off. Yo, what's up, Patrick? What's up, Elise? I see y'all.
Jeffrey Epstein was running a intelligence gathering operation. In my professional opinion, I do believe it was a honeypot operation. And I do believe that there's a list of individuals who did engage in trafficking, were given these plea deals. And in my opinion, they are not to be given victim status because they did partake in harming young girls. I do believe that Jeffrey Epstein was targeting many politicians, many influential people, especially in regards to economic policy, etc. And I do believe that it was possible that not just him, but likely Secretary Clinton, as well as a number of other people, were targeted due to an intelligence gathering operation. I think the American people will agree with me on that. Jeffrey Epstein was running.
All right. Right then and there, I've already had people hit me up like, oh, I thought Hillary was executed. I thought she was going to jail, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, here we fucking go, bro. So I'm still dealing with other shit too. It ain't just, you know what I mean? It ain't just, oh, Skrippy comes in and does a show and puts shit out. I got people keeping check, man. They keeping track record, man. and the other part too is there's so much other shit going on. You don't know what's real, man. At best, we're all speculating. None of us know anyway, because they're not going to broadcast the military's movement. They're just not. What's up, Buffering? I see you. What's up, Kev? What's up, Tim? You know, I still think there's going to be a time where we're going to have to fucking stand up and fight. And some people might think I'm crazy or whatever, but that's where I'm at, man. I think that time is going to come. And, you know, it's also, too, because I believe in the Bible. And because I believe in the Bible and because I believe in Christ, I know what Revelations is. I know how it is. No man can alter that. Satan can't alter that. Anybody changing that is doing, they're doing fucking the will of Satan to it. And that's why they want everybody so confused. That's why they want the elect confused right now. Yeah, the moon is huge right now. But I'm just saying. You have to come from either you believe in Christ and the Bible and Revelations, or you don't believe in it. That's where it's at. Can't be lukewarm on it. And Revelations, it's going to be Jesus, God the Father, and the angels versus and his army, the church, not the ones that are in the building, the church versus Satan and his cohorts. You understand? So it's either you believe in that or you don't believe in it. That's where I'm at nowadays. When I say Christ is king, I really believe that. They may not like the way I curse. They may not like the way I deliver everything. And it's hard because, I probably can if I really, really, really try hard to not curse and just sit here and just talk normal and, all of that. I probably can do it, but you won't get the same show. I can tell you that right now. You're not going to get the same show. Hey, babe. There she is. Christ is king always. I want you to listen to what this guy said. This is a really good post right here. I like this. This is really good. Every father should be like this with their kids.
Here's 3 ways to prepare your boys to be protectors. Number 1, ensure they have a heart of valor. Model for them that this kind of protector life is the good life. Show them that a true man, a man who is respectable, a man who is honorable, and a man who's the kind of man they want to be is a man who thinks like a protector and wants to protect those around him. So give him a heart of valor. Number 2, make sure he's vigilant. So oftentimes with my boys, when we're out in public or at a restaurant or walking down the street with their mom or their sisters, I'll verbally process to them how I'm thinking, what I'm observing, exits I'm observing, men I'm keeping my eye on. When at restaurants, I'll ask my boys, if something crazy went down right now, what men here in this room do you think you could count on? And so they're looking around, they're identifying men who have their head in their phone and aren't paying attention, or men who've put their back against the wall and are watching the room. They're learning to identify allies in case something bad goes down. We're walking down a street. This is a common one. Boys, we walk on the car side of the street. Teaching your boys to anticipate situations of danger and then putting themselves in a position to deal with it should it happen. One of the things I do every night is I lock the house up and I lock all the windows and I lock all the door as a routine every night without question. Well, several years ago, I realized I should teach my sons to do this. And so now we call it walk the perimeter. Hey, get in, walk the perimeter. Copy that, Dad. He knows that means check every window, check every door, lock down the fort for the night. Give your boys a heart of valor, teach them to be vigilant, and lastly, teach them the virtue of violence. The reality of it is we live in a world of evil, spiritual evil, physical evil, and we need to raise our boys to know how to be violent. Meaning, if my sons don't have the capacity to be violent, they don't have the capacity to be a protector, which means I don't discourage my boys fighting at all, ever. You may have to step in as a dad and ask your wife by yourself, not in front of the kids, to step back from the boys, because if you let the wife exercise her nurturing impulse so that all she does is protect her sons, they'll always be the protected and never learn how to be the protector. So you say, hey, sweetheart, I understand that, but I'm trying to teach them to protect you, so you need to stop trying to protect them. There's nothing chivalrous, there's nothing noble, there's nothing good about a dude who can't take a punch or can't throw a punch. My wife feels safe around me because she knows that I have practiced the skill of being violent if necessary, so as to protect her from those who would do evil to our family. Same thing with our boys. We have to teach them to have the capacity for controlled violence, unleashed on and focused on that or they who would intend evil on our families. A heart of valor, a mind that is vigilant, and hands that are capable of violence in the service of good and righteousness is how you raise a boy who can be a protector.
Boom. That's it. You know? Oh, man. The storm is here, Patriots. Have you thought about the following? All U.S. military bases and CIA, and I said this. I said this to somebody, and they're like, wait, what? Listen, all U.S. military bases and CIA positions throughout the Middle East are currently being destroyed by Iranian missiles. Who built these bases and CIA facilities, and who could now have an interest in seeing them destroyed so that the troops can finally come home? There are always two sides to every story, everything strategically planned and precisely executed. That's one point. But then there's other points, because you still got the other ranchos still in there. You know what I'm saying? There's still ranchos in there.
Information.
We got to watch Hillary, because she's going to talk about her information.
I went to the fundraiser to support my friend Nita Lowy. All right.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
I have
There are
another.
photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying from inside this room. Can you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible and consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm done with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. You can hold me in contempt from now until the cows come home. This is just typical behavior.
We will go off the record.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
That's Hillary. That's not Teresa Barnwell. I know somebody's going to argue with me right now. Believe me, I made my whole strides on this. That's Hillary. I don't know if she came out Gitmo. I don't know where the fuck she been, but that's the real Hillary.
I would like to understand how that
I'm going to show you Teresa Barnwell, and you'll see the difference.
permissible.
Before the hearing is. It doesn't matter. We all were.
Maybe they recorded it a long time ago. Who fucking knows? But she did come out and give a press briefing, and she was standing in front of people. And there was no box there, so they could do their fake, what do they call that shit? Hologram.
Abiding by the same rules.
Oh, that's definitely her.
Yeah, well.
I would like to take a break at this moment.
Yeah,
I'd like to have
I'm
a
done
conversation.
for now.
Go off the record. Go off first.
That's a SpongeBob ass. Hold on. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Get out of there. Why are you doing that shit? Hold on, I'm going to show you something. I made my bones on Hillary. They all got doubles. Watch. I'm going to show you right now. We're going to go find Teresa Barnwell. Hillary impersonator. This is what I'm saying. This is so fucking bizarre right now. Everything is bizarre right now. That's why I said the other day, up is up, down is down, left is left, right is left, and good is evil, evil is good, bad is good. You know what I mean? That's how I fucking feel right now. Like they have a so off access in kilter right now. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what's going on? And then Anna Paulina Luna comes out and says, she was honeypotted. They targeted her. So Frazzle drips out the window. Anthony Weiner laptop insurance file that fucking 9 cops fucking committed suicide over is out the fucking window. Or should I do one of these? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Could be. It could be. It could be, bro. I'm going to show you Teresa Barnwell. Hold on. Because it don't even look like her now. Does King of Confusion. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not with old Skrippy at the helm. I'll be calling all this shit. You got kicked out 3 times? I believe it. That's how they do it. So this is Teresa Barnwell.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking.
Do you remember when she was walking across the beach? Anybody remember when they were walking across the beach and everybody goes, why is Bill Clinton so much bigger than her?
How can I run for president with these hips and thighs? And I spent so many nights thinking how Bill did me wrong, but I was strong.
Now let's go over here. Let's look at Hillary. Hold on. You know I'm fucking with y'all, man. And I got to be on my shit. I'm on my shit right now. Ain't nobody fucking with my shit.
Information. Okay. I went to the fundraiser to support my friend Nia Lowy.
Yeah, that's Hillary, bro.
All right.
There ain't nothing anybody in this fucking world can tell me right now to convince me that ain't Hillary. That's fucking Hillary right there, bro. That's Hillary. And to all the surface level people, they'll be like, what the fuck, Skript? What the fuck? Of course it's Hillary. Of course that's Hillary. But now you see when you look in the mirror and you say certain things, how weird and crazy you sound. You just say them in the mirror, look in that mirror and say it. Say all that crazy shit and see if you really believe it. But I can tell you right now, that's fucking Hillary. 110% that's Hillary.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
I have
There are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying from inside this room. Can you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible and consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm done with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done.
That's fucking Hillary. I hate to break it to you guys. Now Gitmo! She's at Gitmo, Script Keeper, and the laptop is She's at Gitmo, Script Keeper. She was executed, and it's on Rudy Giuliani's laptop. She had an omelet and a strawberry milkshake. This is the bad part when you get somebody like me that fucking goes through all the narratives and starts cutting through it. Because once I see it, I can't unsee it. I'm just telling you that now. Okay? I'm just going to tell you that now, guys. Once I see it, I can't unsee it. And that leads to more truth and leads me going down that fucking alley and that tunnel vision that I get. Once I see it, I can't unsee it. You should be the same way. Stop it, Skript. This ain't even fair no more, bro. Let me see what Max put in here. Hold on. Let's click this. Hold on. Let me go back in here and get us back over to old X. Yeah, bro. Look how fucking weird, bro. But what year was this? Excuse me. Because that's Hustle Bitch. I don't trust Hustle Bitch too much, bro. But anyways, what year was this? We wasn't this like 2021?
With conspiracy theories claiming this is not Hillary Clinton, but a body double.
Yeah, that is not Hillary Clinton right there. But what year?
Good spirits as she emerged from her daughter Chelsea's apartment Sunday after collapsing at the 9/11 memorial ceremony.
There was like JFK Jr.'s in the Sprinter van, bro. That's why she collapsed. You know who put that out first? That first rumor? See, I've been going back. Like going through all the like old receipts I got. And I'm like, who was the first person that fucking said that? You know who said that shit? 107. You know who said it on top of him? Phil Godlewski. And then the whole echo chamber started. And then people like me that was on Instagram, I'm like, oh shit, did you see this? Here, look at this. Bum, bum. Caught up in the mix. Not anymore. It was 22? Okay. All right. 2022. 23. No, 2016? No. Hold on. Hey, Siri. What year did Hillary Clinton collapse and had to get helped put into the Sprinter van at the 9/11 memorial? That was 2016. Hey, Siri, what year did Hillary Clinton come out of Chelsea Clinton's apartment and the conspiracy said it wasn't Hillary Clinton? No, that one's not coming up. Bottle double debunking. Oh, it says debunking. Hold on. I don't care about the debunking. I just want to know. Yeah, here it is. Okay, what year was this? So this wasn't 2021. This was all that. So it was all 2016, guys. It was all 2016. I thought it was two separate accounts. It was the same day. That's right. Hey, Siri, what year, hey, Siri, what year did the news come out and say Hillary Clinton died and then later on apologized and said they made a mistake? Old TV blooper to back false claim Hillary Clinton died.
Angry. And that is an uncomfortable place to be because of the historical women tropes.
September 28th.
Kind of silence and diminish kind of women
and Huckabee.
Voices, not only in this country.
When was it, though?
But throughout human history. But I'm
What year? What year? It's not saying the year, man. Y'all got the year or no? No, 2016 was that one. I think I have it on my page too, Max. How are you going back on his receipts so far back, bro, and you're able to find these, man? I can't even get any of my receipts from fucking 6 months ago. None of them come up, bro. Not one comes up. They're totally hidden. Yeah, like when was this posted? Bro, I can't even go back to August on my page. I mean, I might be able to, but they fucking be fucking with me, boy. Let's see.
Pneumonia.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sandra Bookman.
And I'm Joe Torres. We begin with the breaking news.
Okay, so Joe Torres, Anchor said it on air the same day she collapsed. So they said that the same day that she collapsed, that's what caused it, but that was 2016. So how did that fucking get all the way into 2020? Huh? You see where I'm at, right? How does that get into 2020? How does that even flex up into 2020? How did that even get into the narrative of people shooting that out on Telegram and running that, and then they came with the bullshit stories? I'm just asking for a friend, that's all. The flux capacitor? Oh, shit. Yeah, but it don't make no sense. That makes no sense. This sounds like a Bannon and Epstein fucking 4chan post. Sounds like a Sloppy Steve Bannon and 4chan post. Sloppy Steve Bannon, Epstein 4chan post. And has not died. There is no credible evidence or official report of her death at any point. The question likely refers to recurring death hoaxes and conspiracy theories falsely claiming she died most prominently in 2016. Ain't that when Sloppy Steve and them started like really hanging out with Epstein and all that? What'd they link Sloppy Steve Bannon to? Yeah. Everybody's forgetting about that part. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, my God. I'm dying right now. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Steve Bannon, bro. So imagine Steve Bannon and Epstein, Steve Bannon, 4chan memeing, digital soldier type shit, right? Oh, man. Yep, there you go. Indoctrinated. You belong to a cult. They ran that shit like fucking clockwork on everybody. Even me, I got caught up into it. I got caught up in that shit too, man. And then the new one was, I remember too. I remember too. Fucking Phil Godlewski was running that shit everywhere, bro. Yo, I remember that shit. And I'm like, why is they pushing? Then it went on everybody's shit. Then it was on Nino. Nino was saying it. This one was saying it. That one was saying it. That's why you got to go to Nino's TV. And then they don't get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? You go to Nino's TV, then you can get everything you need and want. So, right, and now I'm going to read the rest of this just so we can get to the root of the issue. I've had so many people try telling me that stamps on General Flynn's post mean something or that JFK Jr. is flying fighter jets for Trump. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. What's up, Nagnod? How are you, bro? Yo, I'm fucking dead, bro. That's like the whole shit. No, well, she had a omelet with a strawberry milkshake. It's on Rudy Giuliani's laptop. He was there with Trump when they executed her. I'm the worst one. I'm the worst one that you ever want doing this. Believe me. If I feel like I got lied to and they tried to play me and all that shit, oh, I'm the worst one. I won't even stop until the parachute comes out and there's a picture of JFK Jr. on it. Yeah, when hell freezes over. Oh shit, bro. He snatched up the Venezuelan president. While doing that, took 2 shots that pierced his right arm. Hey, y'all over here reading Tom Clancy novels with fucking Epstein and Bannon. I'm fucking dead, bro. Yo. Oh, my God, bro. Everybody's a white hat, Max. Everybody is a white hat. Oh, my God, bro. I found a new reason for being part of the movement. He said, I know it's gay. Woke up last night. Oh my God. I know Sarge's crying right now, bro. Oh shit. Larry the Soul Roach out there. Everybody gets a white hat. You get a white hat. I get a white hat. We get a white hat. Oh my God, let's read the rest of this. Let's read the rest of this shit. All right. Now it goes back to what we were saying. In September 2016, during her presidential campaign, Clinton had a well-documented health episode. Kuru. Pneumonia at a 9/11 memorial event. Green booger went into the glass of water. I can't help it now. Now it's just going to flow out. Wait, let's read the rest. This sparked wild rumors and conspiracy theories, including claims she had died, was replaced by a body double, or that a TV anchor from WABC accidentally reported her death. Actually, a slip-up saying death instead of health while introducing a story about her condition. Right-wing... Here, let me zoom this in for all these Bannon people that love Sloppy Steve. Right-wing blogs and social media spread hoax stories that she died around that time, often tied to broader unfounded conspiracies like the Clinton body count. Oh my God. She's going to walk, bro. She's going to fucking walk. Don't they kicked me off, bro. Yo, they got so mad when I said she's going to walk. Oh my God, they kicked me out, bro. You seen it. The screen went black. They literally kicked me out of the fucking studio. Oh, they're fucking mad right now. Bannon's probably over there like, fuck that script keeper. Yeah, but remember the Kuru shit? And she was like, when they were talking about Starbucks, yo, they're like, if the clone is malfunctioning. Oh my God. I'm already sweating, bro. I need a cigarette. We're about to play a video. I'm about to play a video. Script this. Yo, it is fucking funny because of all the bullshit that we went through. Think of how many accounts you lost putting that fucking bullshit story up. How many accounts did you guys lose from putting these stories up? I'm just asking because it makes me fucking really think about it now. And I'm like, dang, bro. Like I lost like fucking 140, I think 145 accounts on TikTok alone because of that shit. So they were like, no, it's misinformation. We'll just take him down. She's not dead. She's actually hanging outside with JFK Jr. right now. Oh my God, bro. I'm still on fuck COVID. I don't care what they say. I'm still on fuck COVID. They can't do shit to me. YouTube, I do not own the rights to the music, but I'm going to play it anyway. This is a great song. Please give the artist all the credit due. I'll be right back.
Causes. I have empathy and manners. I got pronouns in my bio. Pray for countries in my banner. I can't wait to get my 7 shot. It's written in my planner. I don't use emojis. They appropriate those who are tanner. Wait a minute, you didn't post a black square for Black Lives Matter? If you don't wear a mask, that makes you an anti-masker. If you don't get the vax, that makes you an anti-vaxxer. If you don't watch Full House, that makes you anti-Danny Tanner. Wait, you don't listen to Nelly? You're anti-country grammar. You're Home Depot-ophobic. Why are you so anti-hammer? Maybe you're anti-ladder, anti-former, anti-ladder. Are you anti-Aaron Rodgers or just more like anti-Packer? You're a dude but won't wear makeup? Why are you so anti-glamour? You don't think green lives matter? Why are you anti-Bruce Banner? You don't like the Rolling Stones? Wow, you're anti-Mick Jagger. If you're offended by my rhymes, that makes you anti-rapper. Call me racist, call me bigot, call me homophobe. All because I know the difference in your chromosomes. We living in a clown world, got the only hope. When these politicians puppets like Pinocchio. I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah, I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. I'm literally shaking right now, that is my slogan. Ivermectin is a horse drug for people like Joe Rogan. Fidel Castro is my hero, not that Nazi Ben Shapiro. We should all just stay inside until the carbon net is zero. I'm so anti-sound of freedom, anti-cop until I need them. Use minorities for virtue signaling, that's how I treat them. I'm so anti-Tesla, bro, plus I'm anti-gas and coal. Wait, but don't those two contradict each other? Well, yeah, I know, I'm so anti-chromosome, I'm so anti-Alex Jones. Trump was in the movie, so now I am anti-Home Alone. Voted Biden cause he said that he'd forgive my student loans. I think kids should be allowed to cut off their boobs and they Jones. I'm so anti-two genders, I'm so anti-Bruce Jenner. But wait, she's transgender, she goes against our agenda. She's a trans exclusionary radical feminist, which is a term we just made up but doesn't really exist. Call me racist, call me bigot, call me homophobe. All because I know the difference in your chromosomes. We living in a clown world, got the only hope. When these politicians puppets like Pinocchio. I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah, I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah.
I'm so anti-everything. Yeah, it was high res, I think, right? I should be back. So when they kicked me out, I came in for a minute. Shapiro's eyebrows. Let's go look. I don't know. Yo, listen, bro. Look, I'm just reading this shit, man, because and I know that it's probably pissing somebody off. Oh, where's Zelle at? Calm, is it pissing somebody off, bro? But now it makes sense. All the memeing, all the ultra right wing shit. That's it, bro. All the ultra right wing shit that came out, conspiracies and everything. So look, let's read this. Clinton secret. Okay, so here we are. Clinton body count alleging the Clintons secretly killed opponents, or QAnon style claims, e.g., she was supposedly executed at Guantanamo Bay years later, which is also baseless. Similar false death claims have recirculated occasionally in later years, 2018, 23, 2025. Instagram, TikTok posts claiming she died at 77, but they always prove to be recycled hoaxes with no supporting facts from reliable sources. These are debunked misinformation, fake news, often amplified during politically charged periods. Hillary Clinton, born 1947, she's the same age as my mom, remains active in public life as of most recent records. All right, there you go. Going all out. Yeah, don't fucking you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious that it was tied to QAnon? So wait, let me. I just have a question. Is QAnon tied to Bannon and Epstein? That's a real deep question that we should be asking right now. Right? You don't think we should be asking that shit? Is QAnon tied to Bannon and Epstein? Oh, boy. I'm just saying. This shit is bugging me out, though. I'm going back to it. I'm going to keep playing that shit. That shit is a receipt and a half. They're literally telling him we're not getting no arrests. Not on Hillary. I don't think we are. Maybe Obama, hopefully, but I think Hillary's in the clear.
Jeffrey Epstein was running an intelligence gathering operation. In my professional opinion, I do believe it was a honeypot operation. And I do believe that there's a list of individuals who did engage in trafficking, were given these plea deals. And in my opinion, they are not to be given victim status because they did partake in harming young girls. I do believe that Jeffrey Epstein was targeting many politicians, many influential people, especially in regards to economic policy, etc. And I do believe that it was possible that not just him, but likely Secretary Clinton, as well as a number of other people, were targeted due to an intelligence gathering operation. I think the American people will agree with me on that.
Christ is king.
Epstein was running.
Thank you for that. Red Pill. Red Pill said, Christ is king, $20 Rumble rant, man. That's the Rumble rants we need. The QAnons are, but not Q and the Anons. Well, so here's the thing. So who's going to explain that to the regular people out there on regular TV land, in regular surface land? Who's going to explain that? Because I'm tired of explaining it. I think you guys are going to have to start your own podcast. Everybody in the chat, the 128 people in the chat are going to have to start doing their own podcasts. That's the only way we're going to be able to do it. Everybody's going to have to do a podcast, and we're all going to have to explain what Q and Anons is, the difference between the two, and what QAnon was, a mainstream media labeling tactic. Just saying. Yeah, but then it just we look like whack jobs, bro. I'm just telling you, we look like whack jobs. Maybe in your head you don't think so. Maybe in my head I don't think so. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to say we whack jobs because of that shit, right? Just because of this one right here, of her coming out and saying this, Anna Paulina Luna, right? And then it gets even worse because now you got, it's dildo, right? It's fucking dildo. Yo, then you got to put it all together. Now we got to put it all together. You ready to put this all together? Because I am ready to put this all together. I'm ready to put it all together. I'm tired of it, bro. We've been fucking doing it for 11 years, man. Can we get some vindication? They can stay in their bubble of ignorance. I'm tired of explaining and telling the truth. Well, then we're not going to get to where we need to be. That precipice is just going to keep going and 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 going. You know what I'm saying? I think so too, CS Ready. I think so too. I don't think they need to understand Q unless they want to. Well, it's the whole thing that POTUS is saving the world from children and all that, when half of the fucking media is saying that he's fucking, in the Epstein files and he's a pedo and all that shit. You know how tired I am of fucking having to hear that? And then everybody's like, well, he's here. This one's here. This one's here. Look, it says this. It says that. Now everybody's going to figure that out, bro. And that doesn't feel like a vindication or a win to me. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Because I thought in 2020, they all would have been locked up in front of us, for a coup d'etat. Isn't that what they did? Didn't they run a coup d'etat on the incoming president and the candidates? And didn't they make you think that they were all going to go down there? And that's why the military was outside and they fenced everything in? Because I could have sworn I saw them all getting in with zip ties on a fucking Hampton Jitney bus. I could have swore I saw that. But then it's like nothing comes out. I don't know, bro. To me, it's just fucking bullshit, bro. It's just fucking bullshit. I hear what y'all saying, but I'm just saying, to me, it's like fucking bullshit, bro. Like the 10 years I gave, I'm out here risking my fucking neck. I don't see people putting their fucking faces in the camera and doing the shit. I've been out here doing that. Had the FBI show up to my fucking house. Had all my accounts taken down, censored. They cut my fucking Wi-Fi one night. While we were live, they cut my Wi-Fi. I'm watching Trump's rally and the Wi-Fi gets cut off. We're over there fucking pouting shit out, fucking gematria, running the decodes. We're on the Q drops, fucking matching everything up, and they just cut that shit right the fuck off. So you know what I'm saying? My face is out here. So for 10 years, I need some vindication. I'm just saying. For old Skrippy over here, we need some real vindication. Not secret squirrel missions. I need some fucking real vindication. Oh my God, man. Maybe they were, man. But yeah, that's how I fucking look at that shit, man. No, when you're on here and you're put on a fucking list. You show me the list you're on. I want to see the list you're on. I'm on a fucking list. Believe me, I was on a no-fly list too because of what I did at the TSA and in fucking Orlando Airport. I got on that plane, but you didn't see that. They canceled all my fucking planes that I was coming home on. The next time I went to fucking fly to come back from New York to fucking Orlando, everybody went through with me. I got pulled over by the police and everything, K-9 units and everything in South Carolina. So I don't want to hear shit. I've been fucking targeted ever since I put this face in here and started speaking truth. I've been fucking targeted ever since fucking the first day. That's why when I hear people like, oh, you think you know it all. Shut the fuck up. Go bite a pillow. You ain't do shit. Now, shout out to the people that do that shit. And shout out to the people that sit there and go and hit, a bodega or they hit a coffee store and you try to wake people up. You say something fucking crazy to them and they just look at you like, what? Shout out to those people because you got fucking balls for doing that shit. This whole chat is on the list. You're all on it. Yeah, they did show up though, man. I was working in Long Island. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I'm working in Long Island. So I fly to Long Island. I rented a Silverado. I had a Chevy Silverado. I used it for work. I was working for my old boss. Up and down New York. We go through the thruway, everything. I'm working all over fucking New York State. It comes time to fly back. I'm like, I made enough money. I'm going to go home. My flight's booked. I go to get there. I get dropped off. I'm ready to get on the fucking plane. Canceled. Oh, maybe in 5 hours it'll be good, but it's canceled. So I go back home. Check the thing. It's canceled. That flight's canceled. Then I'm like, all right, I got to get the fuck home, man. So then finally I get an alert. Oh, you've been booked. You're on this plane here. You'll be flying home in the morning. I go over there. As soon as I get in and check in, I get an alert on my phone. The flight's been canceled. As soon as I checked in and went through the little TSA area, mind you, they're all like, Skript, what's up? Everybody already knows me because I'm fucking in New York standing and wilding out. I'm telling you, I wild out. I just don't give a flying fuck. So they're all like, yo, what up, Skript? And I'm like, yo, they just canceled the flight again. This is the third flight. They're like, bro, you're not going to get home. You might as well just rent the fucking car. So I'm like, all right, I'll rent the car and drive home. I go to rent the car. There's no fucking cars to rent. No cars to rent. Then I'm like, well, y'all don't have anything? Oh, we got a Toyota Tacoma for you. All right, I'll take the Tacoma. It's white. I'm like, all right, it's a pickup truck. I'll drive that bitch home. Literally driving on the 95 with diesel, hanging out, just having a grand old time. We're driving and we're fucking heading home. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to get back to Florida. Fuck New York. It's cold. I can't wait to get to Florida. So we get into South Carolina. I'm like, man, my gas is low. I'm going to get over. So I get off at the exit, right? The exit comes in, it's one lane, and then it splits to go to the right and splits to the left. But there's, you know, a stop area, and you can make a left and you can make a right. So I pulled to the left. Cop pulled me over and said I did an illegal like, what? I did a what? An illegal lane change? You're smoking crack. So literally, I'm like this. Well, as soon as they got me out the car, I'm live. Am I being detained? Yes, sir, you're being detained. Why do you have the canine coming here? Are there any drugs or anything in there? Why are you going live, sir? Make sure you don't put nothing in my fucking car. Well, we're going to crate your dog. No, you're not. Come on, Diesel. And I literally had Diesel in my arm like this, and I'm watching everything. I'm making sure these motherfuckers, don't plan nothing, because that area over there in South Carolina, they got a long history of planting shit on people over there. Yeah, fucking facts. Now you see why I don't like the fucking police. They can buy you a cop hater. No, I got friends that are police, but certain police I don't like, because some of them got to get their quotas and they'll plant that evidence. So I'm like this. I'm live. I'm like, hey, guys, did you know they're going to overthrow Roe versus Wade? And I'm telling the police officer, he's like 27, 28. He's like, what? This was 8 months before it happened. I'm like, yeah, they're going to overthrow Roe versus Wade. That shit's going to be done. It's going to be shot down right through the fucking feds. It's like, oh, okay. What are you live over there for? How many people watch? I'm like, I don't know. There's like 150, 200 people watching. We just want to make sure you ain't putting shit in my fucking truck. That's a rental, dude. Well, it's got Michigan plates, and it's a rental, fucking genius. So finally they let me go. I think it was because I videotaped everything, but otherwise than that, they weren't going to let me go. If I didn't go live, I would have been in jail, man. I would have been fucking fighting charges. And I was like, yo, how the fuck did they pinpoint me? You know what I'm saying? How did they pinpoint me? Trace, how the fuck did they pinpoint me out of fucking 30 cars that were all blended in with each other? How did they pinpoint me? Because I got off? Well, there was 2 other cars that got off with me. Like, what the fuck? So that's how I know I was targeted. And regardless, people say, oh, well, that's local police, blah, blah, blah. No, that's demons communicating, familiar spirits communicating with each other. That's what that shit was. I know, I ain't stupid, man. I ain't stupid, man. Shit. I've been dealing with this my whole fucking time that I decided to come out here and fucking speak up. I've been dealing with fucking fighting with these pieces of shit, man. And then trying to wake them up is the worst. So that's why I'm like, can we get some vindication? Can we just like stop with all this bullshit and just come out with the real shit? I don't want to be here, but before we know it, it's going to be 2030. You guys know that, right? Oh my God. Yo, it's going to be 2030 before we fucking know it. That's crazy. That's insane. I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. I'm ready to fucking go to town. What conversation did you put here, bro? It looks like Grok doesn't like us. Grok doesn't like us, bro. Yeah. Well, I was already on to that. Both of my parents are pastors. I've been around that. I know how these familiar spirits speak and communicate. That's why when you go to a medium and you go to a psychic and they tell you, oh, there's a lady here with blonde hair and her name is Nancy. Well, Nancy's your aunt that passed away, and that demon's been around watching you your whole fucking life, just like the guardian angels do. So there's a guardian angel and there's a demon. That's why they have the angel and the devil on your shoulders in all the cartoons. I'm just saying. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people coming out with this shit. That's why I'm not jumping so fucking quick, man. And I know it's going to still piss people off, man. But I'm not jumping that quick, man. This says Bird app user. Julian's Rum. I voted for Trump. I won't be voting again. Many young conservatives feel the same way. We're sick of this shit. That shit almost got 500,000 fucking views. Let's see. Wow, another panicking. Says the Flintard. Go fuck yourself. Welcome to their team. The Candace Owens shows. Oh, that shit is hilarious. Let me hear it. That's what they look like, too. Oh, my God. What is your favorite thing about the Democrats? See, but this is how they play you, because now everybody's caught into the right and left paradigm. See? Told you. I told you. This is how they well you back to sleep. That's it. That's what they do, bro. They put you back to sleep, man. This is why it's so crucial that you don't get caught up in any of this. You know, and if you're truly awake, then you know the right and the left don't fucking matter, bro. None of that shit matters. That's a uniparty system, man. Yep. He said it right here. I followed Q. Pretty sure you did too. Iran, Venezuela, fraud, treason. We were told what was going to happen. All of this. And not for nothing, Trump promised to stop the forever wars. This is not a forever war. He said peace through strength. That's why I said, if I see one fucking tank, one fucking boots on the ground or Humvees, I'm done. I literally said that, because then that would be, we're going into a forever war. But if it's a military operation, then it's a military operation, and it was in and out, just like Venezuela. I told everybody the same thing with fucking Venezuela. Venezuela was like, oh my God, we're taking Maduro out. He's a dictator. Well, they didn't think he was a dictator. I'm like, he is a fucking dictator, bro. And he literally was like, Happy New Year, as he's fucking being walked off by U.S. Marshals. He was exiting the movie. Just my opinion. What do you think strength means? Here's the newest spec ops intel on Iran-Israel situation. Essentially, they are taking out the Middle East threats first, boxing in Israel with the Board of Peace. But why are our troops on the ground if it was already handled? Yeah. I still want to know why. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing comes out. You have to tell the people the truth, man. It can't be covert, man. Covert bullshit is bullshit. Just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And these guys over here, they're going to just keep running it. People get paid off of this shit, man, to run shit. You know that, right? They all get paid to run shit. I got $20 in I made like $200 in 3 weeks. So I don't want to hear shit. The motherfuckers on here getting paid like $10,000 every month. Oh shit. Stop it, Skript. That's not nice. Matt Walsh, don't call me an influencer. What are you then, bro? Matt Walsh is not the news. Is he the news? Is this guy the news? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me, is he the news? Is he the news? I thought he was an influencer. I thought he was like a podcaster. Oh boy, man. You guys are not doing yourselves any favors with this gaslighting nonsense. The first 3 positions you list are not mutually exclusive. I made all 3 points from the start. Let's read it. From the start, because they're true. The Israel point isn't my point. I'm quoting the Secretary of State. You don't have to humiliate yourself like this. Matt has switched his position endlessly. First, there's no benefit to this war. Second, see, this is what I was talking about. Second, they didn't tell us what the objectives are. 3, there are no obtainable goals. And now when all else fails, it's quick. Say the word Israel. I've lost an argument. You see? See? It's Israel. That's what everybody fucking points. It's Israel. I told you. I told you the fucking narrative, because most of them are fucking Mossad and CIA fucking backed operations that went in through there, and they've been running fucking economic fucking hitman jobs since Iran in the 1950s. Do you want me to show you? All right, let's do it. Everybody gets a white hat tonight. Everybody gets a white hat tonight. What do you mean, Skript? Everybody gets a white hat tonight, man. Everybody. Hold on. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. What'd you put in there, bro? Let me see. Quack. Let me see Quag. Uh-huh. Yeah, but it's just us. Good people. It's just us. Where's the rest of the fucking world, bro? Everybody else is still sleeping. Don't get mad at me. Motherfuckers is still sleeping, bro. Don't get fucking mad at me, man. They're still sleeping. And I get tired of it. So you can't be mad at me because I'm fucking tired of it. You should be tired of it too. I'm going to keep going and keep going and keep going. Here's a good one. I got a good one for you. This proves what Iran was like back in the days. Here we go. Here we go. Skript, go. Skript, go. Pretty interesting, huh? But Heinz Gadian, I served in the USN alongside young Iranian men who served in our military, 1972 to 76. Great guys. Factor that into your anti-Iranian propaganda. I'm literally showing you that you have a caliphate now and the shit is all based off of fucking jihadi fucking rule. What do you want me to tell you? People were running around. The women didn't have fucking burqas. They weren't covered up. They were living their best life. That's what they mean when we need to go back to the way Iran used to be. Oh, who was saying that? Make Iran great again. I forget where I saw that. Was that on a Q drop? But old Skript, you be fucking doing some bullshit. Sure. Yeah, I showed it, Kev. You haven't been in every day, but I did show it, bro. I showed it. Miga. You got to look for Miga. Put Miga in, bro. Watch Iran. Something incredible is about to happen. Hassan Rouhani. The good people of Iran have the power. Fight for your freedom. Right? That's what they're saying. That's why the IGRC, let me show you. I gotta, wait, did I put that up? I don't even think I put it up. Hold on. Let me see if I have it so I can get it over here real quick so I can show y'all. I can show y'all a little something, you know what I'm saying? I can show y'all a little something, you know what I'm saying? Wait, so it's not there? I thought I fucking had it. Son of a bitch. Unless I didn't put it up. Did I put it? I'm pretty sure I did put that one up. Oh, yeah. Look, here's another one for you. Look right here. Video from Kuwait captures the moments after a female F-15 pilot ejected during a bilateral firefight that led to the loss of 3 aircraft earlier this morning.
You're safe. Everything good? You're fine? Really? You need something to help you? No problem. You're safe. You're safe. Everything good? No problem. Thank you for helping us. Everything perfect? You're fine?
Yep, they Persian. The Philistines over there in Palestine. And that's the other part I don't get. Because in D.C. right now, look. No, hold on. Let me go to this one. Hold on. D.C. protest. How did they get this all on cue like this, bro? I don't get it. Look, right here. Breaking. Protest in Midtown Manhattan. Demonstrators gathered at Columbus Circle to protest U.S. military strikes of Iran, calling on the Trump administration to end further escalation. Organizers said similar protests took place in about 40 cities nationwide, which is true. How did they organize so fast? Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it how they organize so fast, bro. It don't fucking make sense. To me, it don't make sense. George Soros wasn't taken out either. George Soros wasn't taken out either. Stop it, Skript. Hillary Clinton is alive and not dead. Is that the one you sent? What is this? Specific recent claim viral post. Oh, wait, Snowden? Hold on. What'd you send, bro? Oh, Edward Snowden? Okay, arrest being made. Eric Snowden, misspelled as Eric Snowden in some queries of quote, has not made any notable public statements about arrest being made in the sense of mass arrest, political purges, or large-scale roundups of officials, elites, e.g., as sometimes claimed in QAnon-style conspiracy theories. Thank your boy Phil Godlewski for that, because he told you he was Edward Snowden. Phil, you squat when you pee and you're a pedo. Okay, searches across the web sources, his official statements, interviews, and Twitter activities show no record of him commenting on such a topic. Snowden's public commentary focuses primarily on government mass surveillance, privacy rights, whistleblowing ethics, his own legal situation, U.S. charges under the Espionage Act since 2013, leading to his exile in Russia. He has discussed how he avoided arrest while leaking documents, e.g. in interviews like on Democracy Now!, where he explained routing info through journalists to expose NSA wrongdoing without immediate capture. Do you guys remember when the NSA caught that woman and she had like 300,000 dick pics? Does anybody remember that? NSA worker, 300,000 dick pics. Bitch, what are you doing? Yo, what the fuck are you doing with 300,000 dick pics? Oh, Lord, man. Let me read the rest of this real quick. Hold on. Let's see. NSA wrongdoing without immediate capture, but nothing ties to him predicting or commenting on arrest being made broadly. If this refers to a specific recent claim, viral post, or misattributed quote, possibly confused with other figures in conspiracy circles, no credible evidence links Snowden to it. His verified X account at Snowden and public record contains no such remarks. If you have more context, like a specific date, post, videos, or a quote, I can dig deeper. Oh boy, man. Yeah, I remember that, man. That bitch was fucking bugging. She was over there. She was like, jolly good, jolly, jolly good. Oh, leave. All of you leave. Nah, I didn't come in, bro. I didn't get it. I just showed it, bro. I had it on my page. Look. It's on my page, bro. I put it up like 2 hours ago. This is the pilot, right? On the beach? This one? Or are you talking about a plane in Iran? Which one, Kev? The OnlyFans. The OnlyFans dick pics. Words have meaning. This is great. We should watch this. Maybe I'll take a break and watch this. Send me whatever you were gonna send, bro, because I didn't get it.
It's a quarter record.
Yes.
Okay, for the record, I reserve all my rights at all times and I waive none ever. I'm here by special appearance only as the authorized representative in this tax court.
In what?
In this tax court.
This is not a tax court.
I move the court to take judicial notice of 28 USC 3002 subsection 2 court. Court means any court delegated by Congress, excluding the tax court. This is a tax court, in fact.
And what leads you to believe that it's a tax court?
Is it not? Do you have a delegation order from Congress?
This is a state court. This is not a federal court.
This is a tax court. Do you have a delegation order from Congress? Simple question.
This court was established by the Constitution of Texas.
Do you have a delegation order from Congress? Yes or no? Otherwise, this is clearly a tax court, according to 28 USC 3002 subsection 2.
Sir, you're being charged with possession of marijuana less than 2 ounces. You have a right to have an attorney present with you. Do you have an attorney?
It sounds like you're practicing law from the bench. According to 18 USC 455 and 454, you're not allowed to practice law from the bench. Is that what you're attempting to do?
Sir, do you have an attorney, or would you like the court to appoint an attorney for you?
I move the court to dismiss this case for failure to state a claim upon which relief may be granted. According to case law, Bell Atlantic Corporation versus Tombley and Ashcroft versus Iqbal. Wherefore, I respectfully request dismissal of these proceedings with prejudice and entry of judgment in favor of the defendant.
So after I did that Zoom hearing with the so-called judge, they actually sent, the county attorney actually sent a motion to dismiss the case. Judge signed the order, making it official. My mind was blown. So peace and love to Don Kalam. Shout out to you, man. I like what you're doing. My family loves what you're doing, and keep going until the wheels fall off. Peace and love.
Right? You see what I'm saying, bro? And look, they dismissed it because he called them out. Wording matters, bro. It's how you say it. The words matter. But back to Sloppy Steve and the Epstein routine of memeing people. Type 17 if type 17 if you think that Epstein, and they met with the owner of 4chan. They both, I'm sure Steve Bannon brought the owner of 4chan to meet Jeffrey Epstein. But type 17 if you think that that was purposely done so they could slide in and control the narratives and push these bogus stories on us so people would regurgitate it and then start an echo chamber to get these wild-ass conspiracies out here to keep us, our eyes and our minds off of the real fucking shit that's going down geopolitically. Because I think that's what was done purposely. So we were out here looking like fucking idiots. And, you know, some people are going to be like, well, Skript, I don't care, bro. I'm just telling you, that's the reality of it. They did this shit purposely to us, man. And that shit has me pissed off. And if you don't understand that and you can't understand where I'm coming from there, then maybe my show's not for you. Because I feel used. I do. I feel like they fucking use me, man. That shit gets me fucking pissed off. You know, I wasn't confused. I went down and I researched it, and they embedded it and implanted it in fucking areas that we would find it. Let me give you a fucking prime example. I'm going to teach you something right now. And this is a receipt. Trace was around for that. All right. She'll remember this. So while I was on TikTok and I was at the height, okay, after I lost the 5 million followers. So this is like 50, 150,000, 100,000. I think I got up to 175. That was the most I ever seen after that. At the height of that, Kramer Says, the bald-headed guy, he's from Indiana. Well, he was challenging Q. And he was calling all this shit out. And he was making fools of people online that came in with the Q conspiracies, QAnon conspiracies, however you want to say it, right? And I'm just going to show you this because this is the easiest way I can do it. When I got on the debate with him, he couldn't shut me down. He wanted to, but he couldn't shut me down. So I started digging into him. The building that he bought used to be a Masonic lodge. Then other people started digging into him. And then we found out that he took care of a certain Republican politician and cleaned their image up on social media. And from what I heard, he had to go and stay with that said Republican to help clean it up for everything, like to clean the whole image up and everything. I'm not sure who it was. I have my ideas, but it's very close to Pence's area. So I started paying attention. I said, why does Kramer Says have 30 different accounts? Then I found out he had 1,000 email. I guess it's like, Spitfire. You guys know what Spitfire is? Type 17 if you know what Spitfire is. Yes, wording matters. Ain't enough weed for this. Gotta roll a couple of big fatties because you tossing too much fucking common sense. Stop it. I will burn through my damn supply too quick. Hey, man, I think that we're supposed to expose this. I don't know. That's where I'm at because, when people called me out and said, oh, Skript, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You're attacking Republicans. I already attacked the left. I already went down the left. So then I focused on the right. It's the only fucking objective to do if you're not lining with a side, red versus blue, left versus right, Republican versus Democrat. You go through it. No, so Spitfire is a dial-up center, okay? It's an advanced dial-up center, meaning you can set up 100 to 200 to 500 to 1,000 to 10,000 call centers to call people like Phil Godlewski does, who says, I need you to lie to people. I'm going to need you to lie and call these people. Remember, we put that video up, right? Yeah. So these are call centers that they use this system called Spitfire. All right. And they scrape the data so fucking quick, but they make the calls. You don't have to pick up the phone and dial. It's already dialing it. It's already dialing the numbers. So what I was thinking is, what if all of these people, right? What if all these people that had all these things, they're all connected to each other. And they all had email servers where they had 1,000 email accounts and they rapidly went up and they could somehow tie it into one post. One post goes up, the same post goes on every fucking page. So that's how you have to understand the beast and the nature of what you're up against when you're a genuine motherfucker like me that, they have to copy me online. They have to make 100 fucking accounts, Skript Keeper. They never get taken down, but I get taken down. You see? You see how that works, right? That's because they had us as soon as we spit the conspiracy out, back a little bit, 2019, 2018, 2017. As soon as we spit the conspiracy out, and there were real diggers in there digging on shit and going down rabbit holes and finding real evidence, we got them. We'll give them so fucking far-fetched conspiracies. Yep, there you go. Discord servers, same fucking thing. We'll give them so far-fetched conspiracies that when they go to put this shit out, people are going to think they're crazy and they'll be labeled misinformationists. It'll be labeled disinformation and misinformation. And then we literally said that these people are paying somebody to take us down. They're getting paid to take our accounts down. And what happened? Zuckerberg comes out and tells us they're getting paid to take our accounts down. So when you see me get upset about something and you're like, oh, he's emotional and Skript is yelling and and he's being a dick. You didn't go through what I fucking went through. Maybe you did. Maybe you lost accounts. Well, think about it. Because I had small accounts, 300 followers, 500 followers, and they took them shits. I had one that was made from another IP address. I signed into it, and it was banned just from me signing into it. So I'm telling you now, They had this planned to put out the most stupidest, most craziest, outrageous fucking conspiracies, knowing damn well there were people that was out here, and some of them were real. The other people that are the agents hijacked them, became the face, and they put the face to it, Pizzagate, certain things. So they put the faces to it, and then the certain people that broke the internet, they were all friends. They were all in the same fucking circle. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I was never in their club. I was never down with them. I have my squad that I'm cool with. I got my chat here that hangs out with me all the time. Joker been with me since day one. Hey, I got my fucking squad. So I don't care if somebody gets mad that I'm out here calling this shit out. But I can tell you this, you're not going to spit no conspiracies at me when I know for a fucking fact that they fucking infiltrated the whole entire fucking boards of 4chan so that they could make everybody look like fucking idiots out here. That's what happened. That's what fucking happened, bro. And I'm going to stick to that. That's it. I don't got nothing else to say. They want us living in a fake ass world. Anything real is banners. Yeah. So that's the thing. It's not even that. They want us stuck in this metaverse. They want podcasters. They want influencers. That's what they want. They want you guys online all fucking day long. And while we're stuck on here looking at geopolitics and looking at conspiracies and going down these rabbit holes and all that, they're building a whole new fucking world out there. That's the crazy part. They are, man. They're building a whole new fucking world out there, man. And our children's children are going to be in that world. So it's either we make a decision now, we make a decision now, fuck all the digging, fuck all this bullshit, fuck all that shit. Get involved, get out to the streets, whatever we got to fucking do. But we're going to have to do something. It's not going to be handed to us. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to be handed to us. Because if it was going to be handed to us, it'd be over with and done already. We would have had it easy. Nobody would have lost any accounts. Nobody would be getting suspended. You see what I'm saying? And while we got us over here, they're over there doing that shit. You know? Mud wrestling during the daytime? Yo, are they slamming your account, Hawk? Yo, shout out to Hawk's Mustard Seed, man. He's over on YouTube. Are they slamming your account during the day, bro? I gotta put puppy videos up, bro, to trick the algorithm over here. Yeah, nah. So and a lot of people, they think that I get mad at them when I'm yelling at shit. It's only when I'm attacked I start yelling at and making videos. It's only because I'm getting attacked. So if I get attacked, I'm gonna come back. And then they get mad. They're like, "Why are you being so mean?" Like, I thought you were a hardcore Republican. Did I hurt your feelings? Oh, man, they got the guy, but they haven't said anything about where the girl is, and he's done this before and from New York. Wait, what the fuck did I miss? Got to be passionate about this, man. But that's why I played that guy's video. They tried to lock this guy up for 2 ounces, man. 2 ounces, and the guy shut the judge down because the judge was practicing law from the bench. They're not supposed to do that. Apolitical, remember. Now think of how many judges do not practice constitutional law, are in positions of power, and shit on the daily fucking civilian going to court for extortion by the corporation. Yep. Nobody knocks on your door to give you anything. That's the other part too. And they're all like, "Oh, this average is going to happen." And it got people pissed because I tried to tell them any type of military movement, it may be a military operation, it might be this, unless all those satanic sites are destroyed and all the CIA hubs, Mossad hubs, Five Eyes, Australia, all these hubs are destroyed and bases without soldiers in them. We don't want casualties. But unless that happens, guys, I'm going to be living my life, man. And that's where I'm coming to. I got to look at it like, hey, you know, that's how you got to do it, man. You can't sit here and say, all right, well, I'm going to let them handle it. I'll let them fucking rule my life. I thought the whole purpose of us going through all this shit was so that they're not ruling our lives. so that they're not in control. We are in control. You know? A charge is a debt. They are creating debt by bringing a charge. Yeah? You're also going into contract. When the judge or the cop says, do you understand? You should say, no, I overstand. I never ever say I understand, because you're under their standing. They're standing over you. Yeah, definitely their fucking plan. So that's why I don't get the whole we just sit back and do nothing and let these people fucking rule our lives, and we give up a whole nother fucking another monarchy, admiralty, maritime fucking plan. I'm not down with that shit, man. I'm just not. That 16-year-old missing from Ohio right up the street from me. I say maybe sold into trafficking or dead. Can you put the link in here, Trace? Or if you want to send it to me so I can show and we can make people aware of that. Understand or overstand, yep. Understanding is better because then you just separate from everybody. So look at this. Bill Clinton is smiling while looking back through old Epstein photos and nodding over memories. His attorney snatches them out of Bill's hands. Look at this. And y'all think, and I know y'all don't want to hear it, man. All right, yo, have a good night, Hawk. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'm about to get off too, man. I'm about to get off too because I got to get off of this fucking thing. We have to educate ourselves to put these asshats in their place. Yes. You want to be an idiot in law that cannot cause harm to an idiot. Yeah, the other part too is you just got to fucking call them out, man. Cite all the court cases that you can bring out, all the statutes, all the codes, and then hit them with nothing but federal jurisdiction trumping it as a constitutional law. Because that guy did it, man. That guy fucking did it. He showed you how to do it. Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, judge just let a murderer go again. No bail. He's back on the streets. This is insane. No one wants to listen to, we need to clean house. I'm surrounded by sheep. See? That sucks. Well, thank you, Teresa. Appreciate you too. That sucks right there that you said that, man. She's saying she's surrounded by sheep. Or Bry 019. That sucks, man. I hate seeing that, but that is the sentiment with everybody. But there are patriots out there. There's warriors out there, man. Don't let that get you down. There are warriors out there everywhere. They're out here. Something. And I'm traveling. You traveling? I'm in my automobile. I'm not in a motor vehicle. I'm in my automobile, my vessel. DDoS on the crank site. All right, hold on. These motherfuckers better get charged with something, bro. It didn't go through, bro. Let me just hear what he's saying over here. I just want to see this shit. It's missing a letter, Max.
Okay. Mr. President, we have.
Now, I'm going to read something to you. We're going to go somewhere real quick. This guy put up a great post. I made a video to it and put it on my page. Hold on. Yeah, this one everybody's tripping over. Popcorn. What does this say right up here? What does this fucking say right here, mother? Yeah, I did go. They are attacking me on Facebook. It's hilarious over a video that I didn't make. This just goes to show that some people are still stuck in this left versus right paradigm. Sleeping, night, night, grandpa and grandma. And they all blocked me too. My phone updated on its own the other night. Anyone have that happen before? Yeah, if it's an iPhone, they do that shit a lot. And then I said, this is what it looks like when they execute it. Get out! Saddam Hussein's execution. I'm such a dick. Now this one, hey, so listen, and this is me. This is the truth I'm giving out. People get mad at me. I said, I'm not fighting any war for Israel or baby. I will, however, fight for Americans to see justice and arrests over the Epstein files. Let me guess. Ghislaine Maxwell is the first woman who went to jail for not trafficking any children or women. Also, I won't just give up my stands on what I've been doing for the last 10 years. So with that being said, this pic is fake. We tracked it down to a Reddit discussion, and the other ones passing it around are more than likely not researching. Before anyone says any crazy shit, I will remind you again, most of you are speculating at best. I think it's so mad. But you know who put it up. This is where it took off. Let's see if I can pull it. Right here. Is it going up? Can we get that to there? Yeah, there we go. Let me go back to the beginning. So I asked Grok to even go chase it down. I'm like, hey, Grok, go do this shit, bro. Go find it for me, man. My hat off to you. You have been trying to wake up people and speaking the truth for a long time. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Dreamer. Appreciate that.
Kill the Ayatollah. The whole government's going to collapse in on itself in just this weekend, and it'll be the fastest war. How's the war in Iran going? It's going this well. Yeah, look at that. That's the face you make when.
Yes, that's the same AI-generated fake photo. Fact checks from Hindustan Times. Hindustan Times. Isn't that funny? Pretty crazy times we live in, guys. Crazy times, man. Anyway, that's how the day started. Then there's shit like this.
Will teach the United States and Israel a lesson. Hey, Iran. Former Army soldier here. Teach them. Teach them. See, at my age, 48, unlike the rapist and pedophile, even Pete Hegseth, all of them, I've seen the casualties of war. None of it makes sense. It's not worth it. Most importantly, it totally disrupts the continuity of our lives, right? All we want to do is have health care, feel safe, good Wi-Fi, good food, and to be left alone, right? And I know too much about our government. I used to work for them. Whatever you got going on in Israel, that's y'all, right? It's no one's business. Yes? I'm not going to apologize for the actions of this rapist and pedophile. Because
you see? And this is still being pushed and pushed and pushed. I'm not even going to play the rest of it. But I proved my point. I said there's still people out here that fucking think like this and speak like this and say shit like this. So that's why I'm just like, whatever, bro. Like, how are we going to fucking wake everybody up, man? Oh, God. This guy was fucking pretty good right here, man. You guys should go watch this video. It's a good video. He gives a breakdown. But here, look. One thing is for sure, IGRC will put someone new in. 72-hour rule. Is Iran still bombing Israel as we speak? Eric Prince is in there and doesn't like it. Let me see. Cars up around here in the morning. If you see me, Skript, give me a wave. Where at? Give me some streets. Give me some streets. The Blood Moon. Yes, that's true, too. At the top, all the top war leaders have been killed in Iran, but Iran is still bombing the fuck out of Israel. Positive energy. Please, positive energy. This is the one I wanted to read to you guys. I could do without Wi-Fi. I want peace, land away from the BS. Put me in the country without conveniences. Nice. All right. So this was Buzz Patterson. I'm going to just go read this real quick. I guess he's a whistleblower. Max, Buzz Patterson, he's a whistleblower, correct? Hannah's Boughton showing his face. Where is it? Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, says he's stuck in Colombia after traveling on a foreign passport and being unable to return to the U.S. He claims airline officials won't let him board without proper documentation, despite being an American citizen. We're not letting him back in because he's a stupid white boy with tons of cash and he thinks he's a black rapper. Yeah, like you can't believe anything that comes out. That's Tom Hanks' son, man. Like you've had it so fucking easy, bro. Get the fuck out of here. What's the hard times you've been through? None. Can't get back into the deals. That's my hard times. None. I haven't had Wi-Fi in over a year. Damn, bro, how do you watch the show? That shit would drive me nuts. It would kick me out all the time. Iran downs American F-15 in Kuwait. So this is the one.
سامي مازال يقاوم الحكم يقول لك العب ليس هناك شيء شيشاريتو يلعب بينيه كونتر سريعه راح شيشاريتو يلعب ارضيه جول.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Damn. The footage is from the game War Thunder and is an F4 Phantom 2. That's the only reason why I wanted to watch it. Then we go. I already knew it was a fucking. Do you guys know who Foxtrot is on TikTok? He makes all simulated videos. That's all fake. Musically medicated. That's fake. It's a fake video. And there's a lot of that shit going on. Let's see. Last night, US B-1 bomber struck deep inside Iran to degrade Iranian ballistic missile capabilities. As the president stated, we're going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. That's how it's going down. Let's make this bitch famous. Yeah, she's not supposed to be saying what she said. Yo, you can't do that. If your peoples are in the service, you can't be having your girl out there fucking saying shit, your wife saying shit. You gotta keep that shit to yourself, man. Apolitical, right? Sarge, ain't it apolitical, man? Like, you can have like some thoughts as long as they stay like down the middle and shit. You can't like pick a side. Like this fucking asshole over here, the weasel. I want to read this damn story. Where is it, man? Because I don't want to pause it. Then I got to make the thing fucking bigger to read it. My eyes are already hurting. Nah, that people got fooled. Go to Buzz Patterson's page and you'll see people got fooled with that video, man. They really did. Hold on. Excuse me. Lose all benefits for that? Damn. That's a no-go, man. Oh, you got it, bro? Thanks, man. You quicker than me. I'm over here scrolling, bro, burning time. Let me see. You can say what you want, except when in uniform, or while directly representing the military. Shit. Scott Pressler is a homegrown national hero. Nobody works harder. Oh, man. Spent my Saturday registering voters on a 90-degree sunny day at the Trump rally in Butler, PA. Thank you for your help. Oh, Scott Butler, man. Scott Butler. Scott Butler. This is China. China requires its children to exercise between different lessons in school. Damn, bro, they was getting it in. Don't even say they wasn't, because they was. Cutting that shit out, man. This one don't have nothing on it. Breaking, one of our 4 F-15s was shot down over Kuwait today. Apparently friendly fire, pilot ejected, and is safe. That's probably the one I showed you before where she's walking on the beach. Where the fuck is this thing, man? The Clintons didn't know her. Bullshit. Bullshit. What's up, Diz? They not on retard TikTok. Yeah, well, it's all the same shit, man. It's all the same shit to me. Trump's dance challenge by Iranians. Oh, that must have the left fucking really flipping. I still don't understand why they picked this song. This song's about gay people. And stop, Skript. Just say it. Stop, Skript. I'm horrible. I know. It's just the way it goes. All right, fuck this. I'm going back. I'll just pause it and read it for you guys. All right, let's get in the fucking post. Okay.
Files came out.
No arrest.
No arrest.
All right, to honor Bill Clinton's testimony under oath today, let me recount some of Bill's sexual predation. Whack jobs, right? They'll get in some buildings in Tehran. Let me recount some of Bill's sexual predation. He's guilty as fuck. When I was in the Air Force military aide to President Clinton, I traveled with him everywhere. One night, we were returning to D.C. late after a long trip to Europe on Air Force One. We landed at Andrews Air Force Base, Maryland, like we always do. We helicoptered on Marine One to the White House. We were all tired. It was around midnight when we landed on the South Lawn.
All these names, no arrest. Yeah, files came out, no arrest. All these names.
After deplaning with the nuclear football and a few of the president's bagged, I followed him to the residence elevator and ensured he was good before sending him up to bed. The presidential valets were ready to receive him. I headed to my bedroom in the East Wing. I was bushed. I showered and crawled into my bed to fall asleep to the TV shortly thereafter. My phone rang, and it was the AF-1 presidential pilot. Buzz, we have a problem, he said. Oh, shit, I thought. Apparently, Clinton had cornered a female AF-1 steward in the gallery and molested her. She was young, a staff sergeant, and married with children. I knew her, liked her, and she was super sweet. Now she was in tears and sitting in front of the AF-1 pilot and commander. I asked the pilot, a really good guy, what she wanted. He told me that she didn't want to be another bimbo. She wanted to remain in the Air Force and be promotable.
No arrest, different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest, different.
All she wanted was an apology. She just wanted it to go away. In the time of Monica Lewinsky, Paula Jones, and Kathleen Wiley, this wasn't surprising to me. It was, however, terribly disappointing and sad. I knew inherently that if I or anybody else in the military had done something similar, we'd be at Fort Leavenworth breaking big rocks into little rocks. Yet, here was the commander-in-chief, and all he was facing was the prospect of an apology. I was appalled. So that morning, a few hours later, and as a young major, I had to walk over to the Oval Office and tell the President of the United States that he needed to apologize to the young lady for his assault. Over my years as a combat pilot, I've been shot at with hot metal by men who really wanted to kill me, but this was the toughest day in my life. I remember on my way to walk to him thinking, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Same result, system loud, justice no. They say just a photo, yeah, I heard that excuse. Funny how the camera always points at the suits, faces blurred, women nameless, cropped from the frame, but the billionaire posture never.
I approached Clinton in the Oval Office. I'd arranged for his personal aide to be there too. He was nonplussed, quiet, but he didn't seem ashamed or embarrassed. 2 weeks later, on our next trip, we got the two together on aboard AF-1 in the president's office, and he offered a very uncontrite half apology. He didn't care. He was following a square and covering his tracks. It was stunningly disappointing. If anybody in the military had done that, it would have been jail, expulsion, or both. It would have been Leavenworth, but not for this president, not for this man. It was just another day, yet another in my experiences working for a man with absolutely no integrity and no moral fiber. Character matters in people, especially our leaders, and in Bill Clinton, there was none.
Changes his name, estate cracked open, dust off the vault, boxes of evidence, nobody's fault. 68 images, still no cuffs. They leak the truth, but don't do enough. Quotes on skin from a book by the child, ink it in black like it's fetish, not vile.
All right, guys. And I put up Dan Bongino up here, you know, because I told you the ultimate thing is to keep everybody safe, right? We have to keep everybody safe. So then it turns into safety. We all need safety. Here, listen.
They're going to try, obviously, to incentivize attacks on U.S. soil. I got a ton of questions this weekend about things like sleeper cells. I'll address what I can here. It is a very real threat. However, what I consider to be, in addition to the possibility of sleeper cell elements, a co-equal threat is the threat of incidents like this, encouraging lunatics who are here who don't share our values, self-radicalizing. We've seen this over and over. On one side, there is a threat, but I want to give you the good news first. We have a couple of things working for us. I'm not telling you it eliminates all the threat, but this is the stuff that happened, when I was there, that's now in the open arena, and you can read about it yourself. Folks, the summer heat violence.
When do we get arrested?
Crime initiative, where we locked up tens of thousands of criminals. Folks, criminals tend.
When do we get the real people that were in power, abused their power, and knew about child trafficking and actually helped out with it? How about Fast and Furious? I mean, I can go on for days about all these things because they are true and they are real. They've been documented, but I still don't see nobody getting arrested.
To hang out with other criminals. It's not a mystery. And in an enhanced surveillance technology environment, it is not as easy as it was 10 or 15 years ago to coordinate attacks anymore. It's not by any means impossible. I'm not diminishing the possibility of any organized group. The downside is Biden's open border let in probably anywhere from 15 to 20 million people into the country. You don't know who's here if they're gotaways because they got away. You don't know. So I'm not going to be the one to tell you, that threat of cells is non-existent. I'm just telling you that we were on it, and there is let's say a laundry list of things that happen that are planned out in advance when fire alarms get pulled. Does that make sense?
You know how he said there was surveillance? You guys do notice that, right? The sentiment of it. I know Max caught it. I know you guys caught it. Surveillance. Yeah, they got surveillance. I drove for Uber for a year in 2019. I pick up an ex-Secret Service agent that worked for the Clintons during their presidency. We had a conversation. He told me Hillary was an evil bitch. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, people get mad at me and they're like, why you keep harping on it, Skript? I don't want to see fucking people go down. Yeah, you mean to tell me all these people are like, oh, they're sliding on it. No, they're sliding on the arrest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why did he leave the FBI? Why did he leave the Secret Service to be a podcaster? So you mean he left the FBI where you could do the most damage to the deep state? You leave the FBI where you can do the most damage to the deep state to go back to podcasting? Make it fucking make sense, man. That shit don't make sense to me, guys. It don't. I don't know anymore, man. I'm just gonna keep spitting my shit out here and keep rooting for me, man, to wake people up because I don't know what else I can do. I'm still stuck in this matrix. I feel like the matrix is still all around us, and we have to keep punching through it and kicking through it. And hey, babe, I was just about to get off. You came in. We've been tagging you and waiting for you to come in, but you was too busy. I know you're at work, babe. But yeah, that's basically what it is, man. Like, I'm going to keep calling shit out, and I guess I'll keep pissing people off. I guess people will keep getting mad at me and whatever. I don't fucking care. But thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. That's it, man. I'm tired. I got to go eat. I got to eat dinner, babe. Text me. All right, text me. Text me. I will text you. If I have to, I will text you. Thanks for hanging out, though, tonight, guys. All right? One love. And Christ is king. And don't forget, Anna Paulina said Hillary Clinton was targeted and will possibly not be going to jail. That's the way I'm taking it. I know some of you guys are like, no, it's not the optics right now. I am just telling you what we were told by Anna Paulina Luna.
Emotional damage. I will send you to Jesus. Emotional damage. I will send you to Jesus.
That's how I feel. Right
Emotional damage.
I will send you to Jesus. I have some emotional damage.
Emotional
damage. I'll see you soon. See you on Wednesday.
Pictures don't lie. No arrest. No arrest. No arrest. Files came out. No arrest. All these names. No arrest. Yeah. Files came out. No arrest. All these names. No arrest. Different year. Same result. System loud. Justice no. Files came out. No arrest. All these names. No arrest. Different year. Same result. justice no. They say just a photo, yeah, I heard that excuse. Funny how the camera always points at the suits. Faces blurred, women nameless, cropped from the frame. But the billionaire posture never changes its name. Estate cracked open, dust off the vault. Boxes of evidence, nobody's fault. 68 images, still no cuffs. They leak the truth but don't do enough. Quotes on skin from a book by the child. Ink it in black like it's fetish, not vile. Jet with a nickname, everybody knew. But the crime disappears when the passport's blue. Seattle office after charges already filed. Still doors open wide, still smiling profiles. Didn't know her, that line stays strong. Funny how ignorance lasts that long. Files came out, no arrest, all these names. No arrest, different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, no arrest, all these names. No arrest, different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Oversight, hearings, cameras, flash. Talking in circles, no impact, splash. 20,000 pages, drip fed slow. Truth rationed out, so outrage go cold. Text threads talking price and routes. Scout for girls, fly them out. 18 on paper, vibe still foul. Global pipeline, nobody's held now. Left blame right, right blame left. Meanwhile, nobody's rights get checked. Both sides quiet when donors call. Red tie, blue tie, same damn wall. Marriage cracked from a handshake sin. Error in judgment, billionaire spin. Victims don't get press releases, just NDAs and quiet pieces. Not saying guilt, I'm saying look at how many times they dodged the hook. If evidence stacked this high was you, you'd be locked before the evening news. Say it again, where the cuffs at? Say it again, where the trucks at? They got files for days, proof on deck. Still nobody booked, no arrest. Files came out, no arrest, all these names. No arrest, different year, same result. System loud, justice no. File came out, no arrest, all these names. No arrest, different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Prison love letters, island blueprints. Cops shaking hands, coincidence. Private skies, no TSA. Tried it once without a billion to your name. Release dates teased like a season finale. Truth treated like a ratings rally. They say wait every time we ask. Justice delayed is justice masked. History written with legal ink. If it can't be proved, they say don't think. But patterns talk louder than denials do. Same circle, same dinners, same few. I don't scream guilty, I scream why. Every road leads to a rich guy fly by. If this was us, we rot in the cell. But wealth builds distance from living hell. Say it with me. Files came out, all these names now were read. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, all these names now were read. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no.